Yeah, turn that up. Motor City frequency. Food for thought. Kellz. Yeah. Bass bumping, mind jumping, plate stay hot. Chef in the kitchen, but the spirit on top. Detroit raised, yeah, the hustle don't stop. Food for thought, we vibing non-stop. Feed your soul, let the pressure build diamonds. Network strong, whole room stay aligned. And from 8 Mile grind to the world we climbing. Food for thought, yeah, the table stay shining. Operating on flame strong, seasoned and precise. Line cook, hustle, turn purpose into life. Sous chef mindset, vision Michelin tight. But I pray before the grind, gotta keep it right. Spirit-led moves, intuition sharp, turn pain into power, turn dark into spark. From the east side blocks to the kitchen sparks. Detroit built different, we cook with heart. Fago pop cold, better made on the side. Motor City energy, yeah, we move with pride. Big Sean confidence, Eminem and drive. Cash doll, bold talk, we don't let it slide. Bass bumping, mind jumping, place stay high. Chef in the kitchen, but the spirit on top. Detroit raised, yeah, the hustle don't stop. Food for thought, we vibing non-stop.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is Kush Conversations with Kellz, and today we are going to talk about Kush mints and power moves. I want to welcome you to the first episode where we take a moment to slow down, clear the noise, and really talk about what's going on beneath the surface. Now, if you know anything about Kush mints, you know it's smooth, it's calming, and it still hits. And that's exactly what power should feel like. So right now, let's listen to a little vibe.
Lights low, vibe right, come on, step in. Kellz in the building, let the show begin. Kush mints in the air, yeah, the moves so fly. Real talk, no filter, let's lift it high. Sweet on the inhale, strong on the twist. Everybody tapped in, can't nobody miss this. From the last to the truth, we gon' say what we feel. Kelly got the mic and she keeping it real. Kush mints, baby, come ride this wave. Hosted by Kellz, bold and brave. Talk slick, laugh loud, bring that heat. Good vibes only when we slide to the beat. Kush mints, baby, set the tone tonight. Kellz got the glow, yeah, the vibe so right. Pull it up, spark it up, let your mind unwind. Kelly hit the scene, it's a hell of a time. Late night energy with a bossed up flair. Pretty and pressure, got that heat in the air. Conversation so smooth, but that edge stay sharp.
Hey,
Every
Ray,
word
Ray.
hit
Hey,
heavy,
Shondy.
leave a mark on the heart. It's the kind of intro, make them turn it up loud. Kellz run the room, work the mic, move the crowd. So if you came for the smoke and a whole lot of style, pull up, tune in, stay kicking it wild. Baby, come ride this way. Hosted by Kellz, bold and brave. Talk slick, laugh loud, bring that heat. Good vibes only when we slide to the beat. Kush mints, baby, set the tone tonight. Kellz got the glow, yeah, the vibe so right. Hold it up, spark it up, let your mind unwind. When Kelly hit the scene, it's a hell of a time.
Okay, y'all. So like I said, today's conversation is inspired by Kush mints. And if you know anything about Kush mints, you know it's smooth, it's calming, and it still hits. And that's exactly what power should feel like. It shouldn't be loud, not chaotic, and not forced. Smooth, grounded, yet undeniable. See, a lot of people confuse intensity with power. They think the louder the energy, the more powerful it is. They think just because they're loud, more people gonna listen. But I think a lot of people are just loud and wrong. But Kush mints don't come in loud at all. It comes in settled. It balances you. It reminds you to breathe. And that's how real power moves. Because let's talk about it. Real power in life, it sustains longer than temporary bullshit, if you know what I mean. There are moments in life where people try to use your name, your presence, your energy as a way to elevate themselves. And at first glance, it might look like control. It might even feel like pressure. But when you really sit with it, it's not control, it's just attention. Hey, LaShonda, welcome in. And attention is not the same as power. Because when someone constantly speaks on you, centers you, repeats your name, that's not dominance, that's focus. Misplaced focus at that. See, Kush Mints teaches you something subtle. You don't have to be overwhelmed. You don't have to overwhelm the room to be felt. You don't have to perform to be present. You don't have to react to be powerful. You just have to be solid. And that's where a lot of people miss it, man. They think power is in the response, but real power is in the restraint to me. Because silence isn't empty, it's intentional. Silence is choosing not to engage when something doesn't deserve your energy. Silence is understanding that every situation does not require your participation. And more importantly, silence is knowing who you are without needing to prove it. Because when you're grounded, truly grounded, you don't pull into every conversations that try to involve you. You observe, you obsess, and you move accordingly. Because everybody out here ain't mentally stable as much as they try to act like it. That's Kush Mint's energy. And everybody know, I love to smoke more than I drink. Calm, but aware. Relaxed, but in control. Unbothered, but never unaware. There's a difference between ignoring something and rising above it. Ignoring is avoidance. Rising is alignment. And when you're aligned, you don't need to feel correct in every narrative. You don't need to respond to every mention. You don't need to explain yourself to people who've already decided who you are or who they think you are. Because explanation is for understanding, and not everybody is seeking that. Some people are seeking engagement. Some people seeking attention. Some people seeking reaction. Some people seeking monetization. But when you understand that, you stop feeding into it. You stop reacting to it. You stop performing for it. And you stop participating in things that don't contribute to your growth. And that's when your power really shows. Because real power doesn't compete, it doesn't chase, it doesn't prove, it exists. And it stands on its own. When your name is spoken, let it be spoken. Not because you gave it energy, but because your presence already carried the weight. And that's the difference. You don't have to fight to be seen when you already are. You don't have to respond to be respected when you already respect yourself. You don't have to step into the noise when you've already chosen peace. That's what Kush Mints represents: balance, clarity, control, and self-respect. Today's message is simple: move smooth, stay grounded, and understand that real power doesn't need to announce itself, it's felt. This is Kush Conversations. Stay high on peace and grounded in power, y'all.
lights slow, vibrate, come on, step in. Kellz in the building, let the show begin. Kush mints in the air, yeah, the moves so fly. Real talk, no filter, let's lift it high. Sweet on the inhale, strong on the twist. Everybody tapped in, can't nobody miss this. From the last to the truth, we gon' say what we feel. Kelly got the mic and she keeping it real. Kush mints, baby, come ride this wave. Hosted by Kellz, bold and brave. Talk slick, laugh loud, bring that heat. Good vibes only when we slide to the beat. Kush mints, baby, set the tone tonight. Kellz got the glow, yeah, the vibe so right. Pull it up, spark it up, let your mind unwind. Kelly hit the scene, it's a hell of a time. Late night energy with a bossed up flair. Pretty and pressure, got that heat in the air. Conversation so smooth, but that edge stay sharp. Every word hit heavy, leave a mark on the heart. It's the kind of intro, make them turn it up loud. Kellz run the room, work the mic, move the crowd. So if you came for the smoke and a whole lot of style, pull up, tune in, stay kicking it wild. Baby, come ride this way. Hosted by Kellz, bold and brave. Talk slick, laugh loud, bring that heat. Good vibes only when we slide to the beat. Kush mints, baby, set the tone tonight. Kellz got the glow, yeah, the vibe so right. Pull it up, spark it up, let your mind unwind. When Kelly hit the scene, it's a hell of a time.
I just had to let the music breathe for a minute while I grab some things. But I know everybody has heard my name being dragged on the internet from a particular person that decides to rant online. Me personally, I'm not giving it any attention because, like I said, not everybody is stable, you know, because when I seen the first message shown, it looked familiar, but it was from January, so I didn't really remember that it was mine. So I went back to the text log that I had with this person, and I recalled sending that message. However, the conversation and the context of this message wasn't how she displayed it. She went to show messages where she deleted out responses that she had to make it look like what I was saying was a narrative, as if she didn't send me on something to look for something and say, oh, yeah, you were right. But like I said, it is what it is. People do what they need to do for their own reasons. Me personally, I care about my public image. So I don't see any reason to address somebody um, in a disparaging way that would stop me from getting a client or stop me from making some money. Because regardless of a job or not, I make money. Kelly is a brand. When Kelly opens her mouth and Kelly speaks to people, people see potential in what they can do with Kelly and how they can build with Kelly because of Kelly's spirit, because of Kelly's knowledge, because of who Kelly is. And some people see Kelly and want to take advantage because Kelly wears her heart on her sleeves and she loves people. Hey, Sean.
Hey, boo, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I am fabulous, fabulous.
How's that StreamYard knowledge going?
Oh, girl, it's going. it's
It's good. When I seen
it's
when I
going.
seen the display up, I was like, "Go, Sean!"
I was like, "Oh, my teacher gonna be so proud of me."
Girl, I was dancing off the bed. I had just woke up and I'm trying not to like roll over and grab my phone. I'm trying to set my morning routine before I touch the phone, but I'm still in habit of grabbing the phone. And when I
Yes.
seen that picture, I jumped straight up like hell yeah, Sean.
I
When
was
you
just I was just togging back and forth, just clicking.
I kept
Yeah.
saying, "It's so simple once you get into it," because I was so frustrated when I first started.
Yeah, it is. It's very frustrating, but it's getting easier. It is. It is. Thank you, Boo, so much. And I'm
You're
going to keep
welcome.
thanking you until I could do it with my eyes closed. I ain't playing.
I mean, I'm still learning day by day. That's all it is knowledge. You just gotta keep gaining it. That's how you
Mm-hmm.
grow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 So,
And say I definitely made a comment regarding that person making the defamatory comments about y'all. I appreciate that, but some things don't even need to be addressed because people are just, stuck in their own head in their own world and making their own decisions. Because I looked at it all like, why you trying to out me on something? Me, Maya, and Tion and Aisha, we talk every day, just about. And we can yell at each other and argue and at the end laugh and hang up as grown women. So when I realized that was a screenshot of a message I sent, I went and sent Maya the full call log because I know this type of behavior. Like I've dealt with these type of people basically all my life. So I know, I knew that when this particular person contacted me on Saturday, that however I responded was going to be content throughout the week because I have no desire and no race to monetization. However, this particular person I have noticed is like eager for the next money grab. Whether you can partner with this person, asking this person to put you on, how do I do this? How do I do that? And I'm not mad at you. Like I said, no judgment. Do your thing. But me personally, I see value in knowledge and numbers. Like it's strength in numbers. We can come together. I always say it's like the transformer. Like everybody got their little part. We come together, we Megatron. We gonna take over some shit. You feel me, Sean?
I know that's right. Um, I was very disappointed when I saw you guys' group fracturing the way that you were. Um, Nobody ever knows when I'm there. I'm always there though. Just sitting in it, and I am. I'm just sitting in the bushes like a big sister that's just not going to go play, with the little sisters. I'm letting them do their own thing. But I do. I sit in the bushes and I was really, hi, Smiley. I was very surprised because I thought you guys, well, I'll put it this way. You guys gave off such a strong camaraderie,
Right.
right? But I did notice, I mean, you guys, excuse me, without being said, y'all have y'all's own personality, right?
For sure. For
But to
sure.
me, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Who wants to be who, all the same? It's like robotic,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And you guys meshed so well. There were some that would come up and would just, some people would call it wake it up. I call it disturbing the peace, disturbing what you guys had going on. And in my eyes, as long as y'all liked it, anybody else who didn't can keep going, can keep scrolling. And so when I saw the fracturing, I was really disappointed. I really was.
I could agree. I was disappointed as well. However, like I'm kind of used to it because I am one who always wanted that circle of female friends but never really had it because it's always some jealousy in the bunch or some drama that I just don't vibe with. And for the most part, a lot of my associates are males because men don't do that. You can sit down, make up a business plan, and go get some money with a dude sometimes. But
Absolutely.
when with females, it's like you doing something that somebody else can do, but you may do it better. I get inspired by people before I get jealous of them, before
Absolutely.
I get envious of it. When this particular person started their page, I was still in the iffies of if I should or if I shouldn't, because I really want to do cooking videos, but I want it to look a certain way. I want it to be a certain way. I'm very particular about how I want my food to look.
Right.
And my kitchen is not the way I want it to be to shoot the videos the way I want. So I do take some videos, but not to do like a full demonstrational, instructional video the way I would want to do it.
Hmm.
And that was kind of what I was waiting to start my channel on. So when I started it, just being a part of the group, I was thinking, okay, well, I can start it and at least get it going. Then when I'm ready to do my videos, I'll just put them out there like that. But then when I seen the mess and the drama and the doxing and all that, I'm like, I'm not putting my catering company.
Lord have mercy.
Like, I don't want anybody that's looking for me as a caterer to see all of this mess going on and think that's my demeanor. Like I said, no judgment to anybody else, but I don't want certain things on my channel. So I would never come out here and do a public rant on something that we could talk about offline. So if you bring it
Yes.
to online status, you can't say it's not for content.
Hmm.
So when
Hmm.
people say you out here for clicks and views, I don't see how that matters to me because they almost have to force me to get up on them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I have to get the
Hmm.
pep talk before they go live. Like, come on, Kelly, you gonna do we going live now. Come on, because I get so drained if I'm not building something.
Right.
Like, it don't even have to be for me. Like, I just want to see people grow. I just want to see people build. I'm the one that want to see something from nothing.
Yes.
So, like, when she started her channel, I was like, oh, like, here, let me help you with your thumbnails.
Yes. Yes.
I was trying to figure out the AI stuff. So I'm like, I can help you with your artwork. I can help you with your backdrops. And when she called me, she was like, well, I'm gonna start going live. And I wanted you to go live with me and like bounce on and off the panels, like conversation wise. But it wasn't happening like that. Connections was wrong, stuff was slow. So it's like kind of like with me too. Like I go live sometimes and stuff don't go right, and I just be ready to say, forget it. Like
Hmm.
last night was one of them like nights. I was pushing myself to go live, but I was really sleepy. And I was like, fuck this,
Hmm.
I'm going to bed.
Hmm. Hmm. And you
It's
found
like,
out that that's okay, didn't you?
for sure. Like I
Absolutely.
had to
There it
realize
is.
that, I'm a little harder on myself than I need to be. And I push myself to stay committed to things that I don't always need to be committed to. And
Mhm.
sometimes it's okay to just worry about me and not everybody else.
Not
But
sometimes. It's always okay.
I
Girl,
mean,
you know
in the
I'm
most
coming
part,
up here.
I am.
Listen,
You say not
okay.
sometimes.
Not sometimes. It's
Like
always okay.
always. I'm still
Hmm.
in mommy
Hmm.
mode. My youngest is 20, but I still be like, I
Well,
can't
no,
do this
I'm
to
not
me because
talking
I
about with
know
the
he goes.
babies now. You
Yeah,
know
I
the
mean, I'm
babies
I'm
is
trying to even
separate.
let
Yeah.
that go because they're grown. Like I even told them, like, I don't feel like I'm a parent. I feel like I'm more of the resource now because I don't really want to give them guidance. I kind of want to let them fuck up and need me. Like,
Okay. I
like
can.
Like you
Okay.
20, so I want you to make your decisions and do it because a lot of stuff my son does, I'll be
Hmm.
like, "Nope, don't do that, don't do that." And then he'll be like, "Yeah, whatever, mom." And he come back and it's done. I'll be like, "Dang."
Well, then there you go.
Like I wouldn't have
But
thought
you
that or
still
did
did
it.
the mommy, but you
Ye
still did the mommy thing first, and your job is never done where the children are concerned. Because
But
no
I
matter how
want it
old
to
they
be
get,
because
but listen
I
though,
feel
boo.
like I feel
Okay,
like
go ahead.
as a parent, we kinda I feel like your child is supposed to be like an extension of you, right?
Yes, yes.
So if you constantly force your views and your visions and your feelings on them, then they never really get a chance to figure out who they are on their own. And like if they do it on their own and they succeed, then that may be a character trait or something they build along the way. But if I'm deterring them from it, I had to learn this myself. Like if I'm deterring them from it, then I'm kind of keeping them in my little box of fears or insecurities, or if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Absolutely.
So that was the lesson my youngest son taught me.
Yeah, and I'm not suggesting that we remain in front of them
For
as
sure.
mommies, right?
Yeah.
What I am simply suggesting is suggest. Suggest, because it is our job as parents who have been there and done that,
For sure.
to in our own little way, just our own subtle way, let them know, that left turn might not be good, son.
Yeah,
Baby
that's
girl,
me.
you might want to sit this one out, because check it out. When I went to go see that, this is what happened afterwards. Now, if they turn around and make their own decisions and he decides to go left anyway, he can't say, "Mommy, why you ain't tell me?" You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It is always no matter how old they get, they are still our children.
For
No matter
sure.
how old. They're
I
not
I'm
children,
not gonna
but
never
they're
let go
our
of the
children.
baby though. Like I see
Yes.
them as babies, and I hate that for me. Like
Oh no, boo, you can't do that.
I hate that
You
for me
can't
because
do
I am the smallest out of all three of them, and they
that.
all towering over me, and I just be like,
Yes.
"My baby." I'm like, I
I
don't wanna be that mother, I don't wanna be that mother-in-law, but that's why I'm like,
yeah.
let me start detaching now because
Yeah, baby. Yes, because your feelings is gonna get hurt.
they hurt now. They hurt now that I can't pick out their clothes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
why my son came in the room yesterday, he was on his way out the door, and I'm like, "Oh, your hair look moisturized." He like, "It ain't." It just walked
I
like, "Oh,
told you what
he
happened.
just picked it out today, I guess."
Yes. Okay. But I told you what happened with me and Doobie. He stood there and he's like, "No, man, you might not want to do that, because then I'm going to have to go back in the computer and do this and do that." And I just sat there and I just admired my 14-year-old. And I looked at him and I said, "I am so proud of you." And
Yeah,
in that moment, I guess I had just had an epiphany that my little guy he's a big guy
amazing.
now,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yes,
Right, and then
yes,
and then I get that feeling, and then it's always and it's coming, it's followed by the I did that.
that's right. You better,
Like,
damn it.
I did that. Like I have
Shit.
raised my sons to
Yes,
be the men I desired. So I know they are going to adore their wives when they have them
that's right.
because they treat me like their wife.
That's right. As long as she deserves it.
Right, pretty much.
Absolutely. You be proud of everything that you did.
Because it
And
was
you be
hard.
proud of them, and you be proud of them for picking up the little nuances along the way that mirrored what you were teaching them and instilling in them. You be
For
proud of
sure.
that as well, because they had the wherewithal to identify it. Oh, this is what mommy was talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to bring that too.
For sure.
Hmm.
For sure.
Absolutely. But this stuff that goes on online on YouTube, girl, listen, if you don't feel like it that day, damn it, don't. If you don't feel like it, don't do it. It won't
That's
end
where I'm at
well.
with it.
It
That's where I'm
sucks
at
you
with it.
in.
See, I'm
If you
I'm the
go up
type
there
that it's
weak,
like once I commit to something, I'm tunnel vision with it. I wanna conquer it. I wanna see it take
mhm,
off. I wanna see it grow, and I stay focused until it gets to that. And
and that's
with
fine.
with this YouTube thing,
Exactly.
it doesn't allow that.
Nope.
Like, every other hustle, business, advice I've given on building does not apply here. I've
That's right.
always said, like, the internet is not a real place. Like, I've had a Facebook page since 2007. I've been on Instagram since it started, and I can log in every day and post something, but I can honestly say I don't really engage. Like, I'm so introverted. I may look at other people's stats, but I may not comment, I may not like it, but I stay focused on my own page. Like, my
Mm.
Instagram is like where I build my catering, like focusing on the images and how I want my food to look. And then my Facebook is kind of like my own little journal. Like, I
Right.
post the quotes and stuff I want to see. And I really
Yes.
don't engage with other, because when you look at what other people are posting, to me, I scroll and be like, what's the point? What's the point?
Mhm.
What's the point?
Mhm. Mhm. I
Where
get it.
I see social media as a marketing tool, a networking tool, a way to engage with people and build, not just a place of bullshitting. Like, you could bullshit in everyday life. I
Right.
wouldn't want to leave a paper trail of my bullshit. Like,
Right. Right. YouTube is very hypocritical that way. It
for
really is, and it's
sure,
really
for
sad.
sure.
It's
It's
really, really
it's like
sad. It's
you have to be on the right road per se. Because if you hit a wrong left or a wrong right, you in some mess.
and they welcome it.
Yes,
That's the
because
thing.
it brings super chats, it brings views, it brings this. And I still stand on what's for you is for you. I have scrolled on YouTube and seen people on live just showing a clock, like
Mhm.
no activity, or it's just the live running and it's just posted at the wall. Like, and
Yeah.
I would like a dummy sit there a good 5 minutes, like, what's the point?
Right.
And then
Right.
realizing they just getting their watch time. And they
That's
would
it.
be 600-700 people in it
Mhm.
would be 600-700 people in the live. So
Yeah.
what's for you is for you. It don't matter if you out here trying to jump on the rage bait train,
Mhm.
or if you just out here posting the wall. Like,
Yeah.
God gonna bring it to you.
That's right.
But
And
I
there's nothing
personally feel
anybody
like,
could do about it.
for sure, and I personally feel like when you so desperate to have, that's when it takes longer to get.
And especially the way you're trying to have it is wrong.
Foundation is everything. Like,
Absolutely.
I had a tax business for 25 years and I made damn good money. Like, I can
Mhm.
honestly say I touched a liquid million in my
Mhm.
lifetime because of that
Mhm.
business. But can I say I have any of that today? Nah, because the
Because your
foundation of it wasn't
foundation.
right.
That's right. And
And
that's
that's a
why I
lesson
tell people,
learned.
yeah, and that's why I tell people, while yeah, I was being encouraged to do it, write a book or start a channel, write a book or start a channel. You could just sit your camera up and just let people make that what you're doing right there. And I appreciated it. I did, but it wasn't my time. I wasn't ready. I
Mm,
wasn't ready. They
mhm,
may have been ready to see me do it based on what they were seeing other people doing. But like with my husband, he has no idea how it goes. You know what I mean? The
mhm.
intricacies of it, the ugliness, the darkness, the disrespect, and the good. He just don't know how it goes. He thought it was just a matter of turning on the camera, bloop, you're good. No.
Right.
And when I'm
Right.
telling him stuff, he's looking at me like I'm speaking another language. And I guess to some people it would seem that way. But man, listen, YouTube is nowhere to come for the weak heart. It's not. It's
Nowhere for
not.
the weak heart, nowhere for the mentally unstable, nowhere for the hungry.
That's right. It's
Like
not.
like
It's
you
really, really
really
not.
have to know who you are and have thick skin on this internet, because
Hmm.
people will
Hmm.
try to take your life and your situations and throw them in your face, like, it
Mm-hmm.
matters really. Like,
Like seriously,
like
they
it,
will.
I've
And it's
seen so many people trying to defend the doxing. Like,
man, listen.
my mind is they didn't go to your house and pull something out your underwear drawer. Like, they found things that was public, right? So
Right.
how are you not comfortable in your own skin with your own journey?
Yeah. Now
Like,
the part about doxing though, let me just the part about doxing that I do not respect or appreciate is when they find out where you work and start messing with your job. When they
yeah,
find out
yeah,
about your children and they start calling schools and complaining frivolously that your child did this or your child did that. Now your kid is in the principal's office for something they have no idea what the hell is going on. Just simple, idiotic, childish behavior. That's the doxing that I cannot and will not get with. And that will bring charges against somebody they ever do that to me because I'm
for
not
sure,
running and I'm not going to hide. But you're
for
not
sure.
going to mess with my family. And I haven't done anything to anyone. Now, if you're a messy person and you just out there in them YouTube streets like that, hey,
Like
you,
that,
you know what
the
I'm saying?
messiness is some people brand, and I salute that. Like, if you want to be messy, make some money off of it.
But
Don't just
don't bother other people.
right. Don't just do the shit to be doing it and causing problems and
Exactly.
chaos. Like, that is a mental health issue to me.
Like even your messy brand can have a purpose. I mean,
For
look at Tasha
sure,
K.
for sure.
Tasha
I
K
mean,
makes millions
yes,
and she's a messy person, but she
yes,
getting out of it. You know what I mean? I guess what she put in it. So I ain't mad at her.
yeah. I mean,
But
I think
even she had to learn
everything
her lesson though. Even
everything
Cardi
has
B
a
had to teach
season.
her.
Everything
Hmm.
has a season. Like, the devil give you jewels too, but I just think that the jewels from God last longer.
All
So
right now.
I would just rather, like, I would surpass the right now $1 million if I knew I was gonna have 30 million in 15 years.
Absolutely.
Because it's just
Absolutely.
worth it. Because I think about the legacy that's left behind. It's not always about me. I'm thinking about what my grandkids gonna walk into and how I'm gonna change the generational curses of what I was born into.
Right.
Because you
Have
have
you
to
ever
want better for who's next. Like, I could never create drama on a day that's supposed to be about my child.
that's
Like, I
right.
would be so involved in what, let me get your shoes, let me take some pictures, what cologne you got on.
My
Like,
God.
online, what?
Doobie's Day is coming. He'll be a
Man,
junior. He'll be a junior this next school year. He going to the junior prom. Oh, I'm gonna be on what?
I
What?
miss that.
Man,
I
listen,
miss that. I
paparazzi
just
will have nothing on his mama. You understand me? Paparazzi will have nothing on his mama. Listen, that's gonna be all my content all that week. We going shopping for the however he want to dress. I don't know how he's gonna want to dress for his junior prom, but whatever it is, that's gonna be my content. We going shopping. Come on, guys. Everybody
right.
tune in. Come on, hit that like button. But we going to the mall. We going to the, you know what I mean? Wherever we need to
That's
go.
the fun part of seeing them grow
Absolutely.
and seeing them
Absolutely.
find themselves. And my only thing is,
Mhm.
bring me the grandbabies. My son said, "Mom,
Oh,
you gotta
man.
chill. You gotta chill with the grandbabies come."
Listen, my sons ain't having it, girl. They are not having it. I'm so upset.
I be
I
like,
am
"What?"
so upset.
I be asking my sons, like, "So what age you think you gonna want to start?"
Hello. Girl, I told mine just have her and bring her here. You ain't got to know the mama. You ain't got to like the mama. I don't care if y'all
I'll
can't
deal with
stand each
her.
other. You know what I'm saying? Just do the damn thing. Get up, Tell her she can move on in here for them 9 months. I will
Oh my
cater to everything
God.
she need, her every whim. Just give me my damn chocolate baby, please. Because all my daughter having is a bunch of light brights and stuff. I need some
Mhm.
chocolate in my life.
For sure. I'll take
You
any shade
know.
at this point. Just give me something.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Like I ain't got none. Just give me something.
I need a chocolate baby in my life. I do.
My son be
I
like,
do.
"Mom, you gotta chill. You gotta chill." I'm like, "Why? Like you was
Yeah,
born by the time I was your age."
I know that's right. Yeah, my son's is like, yeah, ma, that's not happening. That's not
Yeah.
happening.
I mean, on one
I'm
note, it's
like,
like I'm
ever?
happy. I'm happy for him, but then I'm like,
Yeah,
man, when?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
my son, like, no, I want to go to France. I want to do this. I'm like, dang,
Hmm.
I'm happy for
That's
you because I wasn't thinking like that at 20. Like,
right, right, right. The one above Doobie, he said, Ma, I wanna travel the world.
that.
If I ever get to the point I wanna go outer space, I'm like, wait, what? You wanna why?
Right, right.
My grandbaby is
I
not
give
out
you
there.
one. I'll
Like,
give you
why you
one.
wanna go
My
out there?
son, my middle son, he talks to a lot of people online. So
Mhm.
he was asking, he said, if you get a job here and they'll transfer you to another state if you wanted to relocate or something, right? I'm like,
Right.
yeah, where you trying to move to? He say the UK.
Oh.
I said, why you
Oh.
trying to go to the UK? He say, because most of my friends are there, and the game that I play, that's where they make it.
Oh.
And he wanna go. He's like wanting to go to school for coding. So
Okay.
I'm like, so you trying to work for the company that make your favorite game?
I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at him, but then he put the cherry on top of this one. He said, "Yeah, if I could work for him, I could figure out how they operate. And I could do my own thing."
I know that's
I say,
right.
"My boy,"
Okay?
'cause that's how your
Number
mama
one
think.
rule, pay attention to everything. That is the number
Facts,
one rule.
facts.
Yes.
Like I can go to school and sit in a classroom, and I might have to sit in that classroom all week to get the lesson.
Right.
But if you stand in front of me and say, "Kelly, do X, Y, Z, and this is how it's gonna work," I got it. Like I
I know
learn
that's
from
right.
people more so than the standard structural way of learning.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
hands-on, like I could see some. I say YouTube University all the time.
Absolutely.
Because whatever I
Absolutely.
want to do, I can look up a DIY video and be like, yeah, I could do
Hmm.
that. Let me go get a saw.
Absolutely. It is the
Let me run
reason
to Home
why.
Depot right quick. I can do that.
Yes, it is the reason why all of my toys are home improvement project toys. I don't have women's toys, if y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, and it's like so fun.
All my
I
stuff
told
go
you
in the
I'm the
toolbox.
something from nothing person. So I love to like
Yes.
go get some pallets and next thing it's a patio out there. Like
Man, listen. Okay? Yes.
I
One of my
love it.
sons, he runs his own construction home improvement company. It's his own thing. He's building it from the ground. He's in the
That's what's up.
beginning stages. He just found him a crew. He's working on his LLC. But in the meanwhile, he doing jobs, getting it, retaining
Mhm.
it, making that money, banking it, and learning along the way. He's like, Mom, I guess I got that niche from you. I said, I guess so. Because I
Yeah,
love working with my hands. Absolutely.
I
Then you
love
sit back
it.
and you look at it and you're like, I made that.
Facts.
That's all me. That's all me.
That's how I
Yes.
am, like, when I'm cooking, a lot of times when I'm working, I can work a 10 or 12-hour shift, and I won't eat, drink, pee, nothing. Like, I'm just constantly moving and cooking and serving, and I won't even realize it until the last person done ate, or I'm about to lay down and be like, "Dang, I ain't eat today." Because I just be
Mm,
so full off people saying, "This is good," or "This is delicious," or "This looks beautiful." Like, that feeds me. And it's like I went to school for cooking because I went to culinary school because my son at the time had a basketball scholarship and he had just graduated. And because I had my tax company, I kind of had the attitude of, why am I about to pay for school when I'm already making the money I make after I get into debt? So I've always had college credits, but never a degree. So when my son got the scholarship, I was like, I can't let my kids get a degree before me. I need to quit playing. So that was like a motivation and a personal accomplishment for me to get a degree. So when I started working, I thought this degree was going to like put me in a position that I wanted because I started working in the kitchens when I was doing my externship and they like, well, you don't have no experience. You got to start on the fryer. I'm like, no, I can cook. Like, what y'all talking about? I cook. So I had to work my way up. And at this big age of 46, I don't have the patience to work around a bunch of 20-year-olds because like I said, I'm very business oriented and want to build. I'm not one that want to sit on the clock and play.
Mm-hmm.
And kids
Mm-hmm.
like to play.
Yes, they do. They think so much is funny. I
Like,
can't do the goofy. I can't do
oh
the. I
my
have very low
goodness,
tolerance. I have
man.
very low tolerance for the goofy. I can't stand it.
So for me, it's like, you ever seen that meme that go around on social media and it'd be like, fuck it, it's Friday, and the guy like throwing everything up in the air? That
No,
that would be me on the whim. Like, I ain't taking this shit no more. I'm going home. I don't need this shit.
gotcha.
On plenty of jobs
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
it was like when I got my degree, I'm like, I need to take this a little more serious because my heart of hearts is entrepreneurship. I know there is no job that can pay me what I can make on my own. Like,
Absolutely.
it's just to the point where I'm telling myself, like, I ain't gotta hustle that hard no more. My kids taking care of themselves. It's just me, and I can really live a simple life.
Right.
So maybe an employment income is cool. Like,
It'll suffice.
like it's cool. Like, I don't really want much. I can, live a
Mm-hmm.
little humble
Mm-hmm.
life. But it's
Mm-hmm.
boring. Like,
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
so boring. And I'll
Yeah.
be like, I'll
It's
be talking
actually
to
what
my
sets your
coworkers.
standard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I be talking to my coworkers like, "This all y'all do? Like,
Mm.
this your routine? Like, work, home?" And like, ugh.
And
I
some
just
people are really okay with that at all stages of their life. Like they're okay. It's not humdrum to them. It's not, it's not regular to them. To them, I'm good. And so with that, I offer no judgment. But if it's not you, then you tweak it how you need to tweak it and make it do what it do for you.
for sure. That's where I'm at because me just trying to, like I said, learn from people. I'm like, okay, if that's what works for y'all, I'ma try it. But
And you still have to tweak
no.
it though. You
Yeah,
still
I
have to
mean,
tweak it
for
because it
sure.
ain't
That's where
you.
I'm at with it. Like, it's
Yeah.
a little more living to this. And maybe I ain't gotta hustle as hard as I did in the Texas, but I
Mhm.
am a person that has to do multiple things just to like go to sleep at night.
Oh, see, I don't. No, no, ma'am.
Yeah,
No,
like
ma'am.
if I have so many ideas sometimes that
Hmm.
I'll be in bed just like formulating business plans in my mind.
Yeah. Boss lady.
And that's why I be
That's
like, I
boss.
know
That's a
it's
boss
meant.
mentality.
And I never everybody be like, you gotta journal, you gotta write stuff down, and I don't. So I'm like, let me get into this routine
Hmm.
to where this stuff can properly formulate in my life because
Hmm.
these foundations need to be solid. So
Hmm. Hmm.
y'all may see me on and off these YouTube streets because I am really trying to be in a place where I plant seeds in proper soil.
That's right.
And
And fertilize it.
yeah, and my prayer before stepping on these YouTube streets was to connect with like-minded women that I could build and grow with.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought that the people that I met through that the people would come through YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
because the connections that I made were just that until the bullshit came in. But like I said, it's always a thorn in a rose.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you will
And
have
none
the
of it,
people,
go ahead.
you'll have people that try to, make what's sweet sour, but in
Mm-hmm.
the end, I think, if you can really have a decent conversation with somebody, you can work through anything.
Yeah.
And in that whole situation, like everybody else that was on that panel still be on that panel.
Absolutely.
Nobody said leave or don't go or whatever. And to my knowledge, none of us even seen what was so defamatory.
Listen. Listen.
So, like, if you're the only one offended, why is this stuff being handled online? So when people say, they hate to see the ripple, like you said, like it seemed like we had a good vibe, like we do. Like we
Mm-hmm.
all like still talking, and they'll probably still be on the panels and laughing and everything. But my thing is, I just want to see some stuff formulate faster than YouTube can for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I can do that offline faster than I can do that online. So when I realized how much time good content takes,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
like I don't want to
Yeah.
have do anything anymore in my life. And I don't
Right.
want to shade my way through nothing. Like I've had my years of walking both sides of the line and robbing Peter to pay Paul. And it's like I don't have to do none of that now. And I'm not.
No, you don't.
Like life is
This
real
world is
smooth
so
and
big.
good now.
Yes, yes.
Even with the
And
problems, it's
and
still
and
better than it was.
and what people don't realize is they cause their own ripples
Fact.
when they go against the grain of what everyone else deems to be comfortable and okay. So
Right.
why not cause the ripples and just go do your own thing? Your blessings will flow.
Mhm.
Anything overnight, it's not going to stay for very long. It'll shine, but then every light bulb blows. Every light
Very
bulb
true.
blows. So, I mean, are you going to get the ones that just shines bright as soon as you plug it up? Or do you want the one that shines and it shines longer because it's not blinding everybody immediately? Hold on one second.
This one for the queen. The ones that carry the weight. Still smile.
Give me
Still
one
shine.
second, y'all. I gotta go to the
Still
door
standing.
and get this package.
She got sunlight in a melanin glow, whole history in the way that she walk and she pose from the roots of the struggle where the flower still rolls. Got the power of a storm, but the calm of a rose. See, a crown ain't a symbol, it's a story she wears. Every braid, every curl, hold 1,000 prayers from the tears she survived to the letter she shares. Got a spirit so bright, make the darkness get scared. She done walked through the fire, but the flame couldn't claim her pain. Tried to break up, but the strength rearranged. Now the glow so divine when the light hit her skin. It's like God took his time when he crafted a grand. Black woman, strong woman, queen in her stance, grace in her soul, every step in her dance. Came from the storm, but she's still standing tall. Whole world shining when she walked through the hall. Black woman, the love in her hands, peace in her voice when she helping you stand. Beauty so deep, it ain't just in her face, it's the power, the heart, and the strength in her grace. Black woman, strong woman, queen in her stance, grace in her soul, every step in her dance. Came from the storm, but she's still standing tall. Whole world shining when she walked through the hall. Black woman, love in her hands, peace in her her voice when she helping you stand. She the calm in the chaos, the light in the night. When the world feel heavy, she still hold it tight. Got wisdom in the words, got fire in the fight. But the love and the spirit make everything right. See, her beauty ain't shallow, it run through her bones. Through the laugh of her joy to the strength that she on. She done build whole worlds while she healing her soul. Still pouring out love while she chasing her goals. You can see generations living deep in her pride. Every queen before her standing strong by side. She the dream of her ancestors walking alive. Every step that she take is a powerful stride. She the mother, the sister, the lover, the guide. The heart of the family, the strength of the tribe. Even when the world tried to dim down her shine, she still rise like a sun every single time. Black woman, strong woman, queen in her stance. Grace in her soul, every step in her dance. Came from the stone, but she still standing tall. Whole world shining when she walk through the hall. Black woman, love in her hands. Peace in her voice when she helping you stand. Peace in her voice when she helping you stand. Peace in her voice when she helping. You can't measure her worth in a diamond or a chain. She survived every battle, every scar, every pain. Still the glow of her soul make the whole room change. When a queen know her power ain't a thing you can tame. She the left in the room, she the peace in the air. She the prayer that you whisper when you know someone cared. From the roots of the struggle to the throne, she prepared. Black woman magic, yes, everywhere. Where? Black woman, strong woman.
All right, y'all, I'm back.
That is too funny, Kelly. I had to go to the door too. That is too funny.
Amazon is in my pocket.
Yeah,
So
like I
yeah,
was saying though, why cause a ripple when all you have to do is just bow out gracefully like Travel did. Travel came
yeah.
up, she respectfully had a conversation with you guys, and she did what she needed to do. She made her exit.
Hello, Pamela. Right. And really it's not so much as her making her exit because like she said, she's still gonna be on the panels, but when it comes to like how you saying putting the effort into creating the content and all of that, it's like
Yes.
she feel like I can do better over here right now. Because
Yes.
you
Yes.
kind of when something is for you. Like I personally know when I touch something and I'm passionate about it, it's gonna blow, it's gonna flourish. But if I'm kind of lukewarm, it's like jumping on that tricycle trying to get to the car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I like I said, I'm one that got so many different ideas. I really didn't know which angle I wanted to take this YouTube thing. Like, and I'm so focused on my culinary business right now. I'm like, I don't
So
know if
what
I
have you
want it
come
to
up?
be.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
haven't figured it out yet? No, I was just gonna ask, what have you come up with?
Right now, as far as this channel goes, I think I'm just gonna like use this channel for networking and socializing and like just grow it organically however it grows. But
Okay.
then too, I'm kind of using it to learn how to navigate these YouTube streets and this software and stuff too.
Okay.
But in
Okay.
the meantime, I am building up those cooking videos how I wanted to and learning about the lighting and how to do the B-rolls and stuff like that because before I pay somebody to do something, I want to know how it's done myself. Like I'll pay you for
Absolutely.
convenience, but I want to be able to spell check that mug to make sure you did it right.
Absolutely. I can appreciate that. I really
So
can.
as much as I'm like a self-taught teacher, I'm gonna try to see how much I can navigate on my own before I spaz out and say, let me pay for
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it.
Because you may find that you don't need to pay. You may want an assistant, but it won't be, the front row type. You may find that you can do that yourself with maybe an assistant, like I said, and that's it.
Yeah, for sure.
It
That's
may not be as
definitely
complicated as you think it is.
for sure.
Hmm.
Yes, I love to see y'all on the panel. Y'all be funny. Y'all be rolling. We be rolling. Like that is some true organic laughter.
Lord have mercy. Well, I sometimes I have to click off. Sometimes I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep it a
yeah.
bean.
Sometimes it gets a little too ratchet, but
It gets a little
most
bit
of
too
the
much.
time,
But that's just for me though. Just for me. Other people,
yeah,
they are thoroughly entertained by y'all. And you
for
know,
sure. Because
I'm happy
the
for
chat
y'all
be
for that.
cracking up. Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I be cracking up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But
it's to me, it's like I'm so much in my own little world. When you see different people come up on the panel with different personalities that you like would have never expected them to have, it just be hilarious to me. Like, wow. Like,
mhm.
especially if it's a funny personality. Like when I first started watching Keys, I didn't expect him to like throw his punchlines in the way he did. But it works for him. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, it's kind of funny, but watching every other content creator, like you didn't get that plate like that. So it's
True.
that's what's
True.
up when you see people put their own little, how he say, sauce on them ribs and bring
Mhm.
something different, their own little
Mhm.
flavor to these streets, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want to thank you for joining me. I kinda get burnt out after a little hour on here. I ain't wanna
Okay, boo. I just want to come up and show my support and let
I
you know, girl, my
appreciate you
notification
always.
was already on, baby. It was already on.
You said already on, that's what's up.
Absolutely, boo. Love you, babe. Talk to you later.
You too. Alrighty. Thank y'all for joining me. I will catch y'all next time on these YouTube streets.
Yeah, turn that up. Motor City frequency. Food for thought. Kellz. Yeah. Bass bumping, mind jumping, plate stay hot. Chef in the kitchen, but the spirit on top. Detroit raised, yeah, the hustle don't stop. Food for thought, we vibing non-stop. Feed your soul, let the pressure build diamonds. Network strong, whole room stay aligned. And from 8 Mile grind to the world we climbing. Food for thought, yeah, the table stay shining. Operating on flame strong, seasoned and precise. Line cook, hustle, turn purpose into life. Sous chef mindset, vision Michelin tight. But I pray before the grind, gotta keep it right. Spirit-led moves, intuition sharp, turn pain into power, turn dark into spark. From the east side blocks to the kitchen sparks. Detroit built different, we cook with heart. Fago pop cold, better made on the side. Motor City energy, yeah, we move with pride. Big Sean confidence, Eminem drive. Cash doll, bold talk, we don't let it slide.